Hello everyone, my name is WoltyBird and welcome back to Techopolis 3. Last time we actually did a lot of things, which is everything you see here, including we set up automatic stone, cobblestone, sand, yada yada. That means we now have the capabilities to go down here. Well, one, we need to make the lava guy, but two, we can start working on getting basic Technium. So the first part is going to be getting these copper ore pieces, which requires the rock washer with some water and a piece of cobblestone, which is easy enough. Oh, and I should also try to expand my little machine island here. So I think right now the easy way to do this is putting it over here. I don't actually know if we need to keep the setup with the strainer because we get all of this stuff from other things. Actually, everything except wheat seeds, so we don't need this. I'll remove it later. But for now, I'm just going to take this little pipe guy here, and I'm going to run it into this. That should work, right? That does work. Okay, so this now has water. And until we unlock, like, researching and stuff, I'm just going to pull this little logistical transporter over there. I mean, later on, we're going to have things like drawers and stuff, so this is going to be easier. But for now, this should work. And I don't know how fast the rock washer is, but presumably it's not going to be faster than I can produce stone. I hope. And it's working. Okay, it's actually pretty fast, and I don't know if we can produce that much cobblestone, but we'll just turn this off in case I need any cobblestone for myself, sees. Either way, copper ore piece done. Also, flint, how do we get that? Same way with gravel. Basic Technium part. Do I actually need this to make the Technium? Oh, I do. Okay, so we're gonna have to make another rock washer at some point. And then in normal order, we can make raw copper with 4 of those, and I'm assuming that I just need to smelt this now. Maybe, something like that. Can I not do that? No. Do you need a blast furnace? No. You need melting. And how do we melt? Well, we need to make lava, and lava we make from this little feller, which is super easy to make. Alright, so I think we just connect this up. I mean, I'll remove this hot water because we don't really need that anymore. So we put this like here, maybe? I mean, I have the stone cutter that I'm not going to use, but... yeah, probably. And then we do that. We do one of these and connect this up. So that's going to use up way more cobblestone again. This, though, I'm assuming isn't fast whatsoever. It really shouldn't be fast. And it's receiving now. Okay, let's see here. What's processing time? It is slow enough, I think. But that means we can start smelting copper. Going back to the quest book, that means we can make copper ingots and we can make copper rods, which also means we need to make a rod mold, which is a stick. So, you know, I might be able to get that together. Yep, it's done. Couldn't even finish speaking. So how much of this do we need? We need to automate all of this because the Technium ingot requires copper rods and copper. Okay. So when this copper smelted, we're going to have our first ingots, and that means that we pretty much have all the materials needed for Technium. I think. Wait, what was it? Other than leather. Okay, so leather is going to be made using the compactor and tough fabric. So that's industrial hemp fiber, which we can grow in a cloche. All we need is the seed. How do we get the seed? Can I buy the seed in our catalog over here? If I had the tech box in there? Hold up. That is a no. Then how do we get hemp seeds? That's a very good question. Actually, I have an idea. I'm going to make a bit of a grass patch because we have enough leaves now to do that. So we can grow stuff now. And it worked. Look at that. I got it first try and I got canola seeds. So we can do that other quest we had to do earlier. And with that, we should probably start automating all of the parts. So if we mark this, there we go, remove all the other things from my lists. And then we go through all of these and we automate every single one in a separate line. That should be easy enough. First up is glass. Now glass should be easy enough. We just need a blaster and we need to make another one of those guys. Because I don't want to use these ones, these miners. I want to make new miners specifically for Technium. And that's pretty easy. Okay, I actually don't know how much space we need whatsoever, but I'm guessing I'm never going to expand that thing more this way, so I should probably go like here so we can expand the planks over this way. So 1, 2, 3, it's 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll put it right almost there. I'm assuming I can just pull these out of here, so that should be fine, and then we'll just take this. Though I am going to have to supply this with wood, which is fine. I think if we just put a garden cloche, I said garden cloche, a cloche next to this should work. That's also not pulling so we need an inventory. Or maybe you can't automate into these. Is that like a thing? So if I do, let's see here. If I do this, that pulls them into there. Do I need to pull into the top, maybe? I could see that being a thing. So if I do, no, not that. If I do this, that doesn't, okay, sure. Okay, that works. So it only works from the top, which is fine with me. I can work with that. All right, so I'm thinking maybe 3 garden cloches should be enough. So one of them is going to go over here. That's going to be the guy for the wood. And then on this side, it is kind of annoying that it's in the middle, but whatever. We're going to have 2 cloches for industrial hemp. They're going to be right there. Pretty easy, pretty simple. We just do that, and we do that. Click on and click on. That's working. I'm also, real quick, just going to go in here, and I'm going to grow some of that canola that we got earlier. Because we need to make the upgrade that does no other drops. So we only get wood from the wood. Because if we get saplings and leaves, they can go into... No, you cannot use them for fuel. I mean, you can use the saplings, but not the leaves. So, yeah, I'm going to get some canola. And we're going to make those upgrades. And that should complete the glass. Okay, so if we take these, put those there. And bada bing, bada boom. No other drops upgrade. We can up it. That's very loud. We can put it in here. We can put a piece of dirt in a sapling and complete the glass. We do that as well. And do a little bit of one of these. No? Why do you not work anymore? Did I reconfigure you somehow? Oh, I made you into a wrench. That's why. All right. There we go. Do you have to go? You probably have to go from the bottom. All right. Yeah, this is working. There we go. Cool, so now over to you guys. So we need to make a compactor for the tough fabric and then another compactor to do the leather. And we can also remove the glass from the list. So compactor, just 30 machine frames. We've done it before. And 4 copper gears should be doable. Okay, you know what? If I record all of this stuff, just automating this stuff, it's going to take the entire episode. You guys have seen me do it. I mean, I'm going to show you the compactor, but that's about it. Everything else I've done. So I'm just going to do a little time skip. Just a little one. A tiny, teeny one. Well, okay, I'm going to make the compactor first, as I told you. But then I'm going to do a little time skip. And I'm going to show you how it works. All right, let's see if we can make the compactor here. So, sturdy machine frame. Maybe quest. Have we made one of those before? Oh, we have. Is that... Oh, yeah, that's just one. I'm actually kind of dumb. All right. Anyways. Cobblestone. Okay, there we go. Compactor. So, we put this over here in front of these boys. They should... they're giving industrial hemp seeds. That's kind of annoying. Well, I'll fix that later in the pause. I'll just get some more seed filters. If we do this now, that should send... God damn it. You can't go in a compactor, can you? No. Well, that's fine. We'll just do this for now. So that's going to fill this up. These are going to get turned into the other guys in just a sec here. That's working. And that's how this works. You guys understand it now. I'm not going to show you the rest of this. Goodbye. Actually, not goodbye. I'll see you in 10 seconds. Or a second for you. It's going to be a second for you. It's going to be like a day for me. Bye. Okay, welcome back. So I've been hard at work. Working hardly. It's been such a long time. I've been doing so much stuff. So as you can see, from the last snippet of recording, this area has expanded, and I will go through and show you how this works. There's only one part left, and it's to do the black bricks, which are really easy. Do I do it on this side or that side? Probably this side. It's actually funny. The black bricks are... I was going to say probably, but it's not even probably. It's just the easiest part of all of this. So all we need to do is set up another basic miner, which I do have many of now. And I know I haven't really done this the most space efficient way because that's taking up a lot of space. But also, I just feel like I want it to be laid out in a way that's very logical. So both I and you guys can understand what I'm doing here. So we're just going to do that. We're going to fill this in with some grout, and it's going to be good to go. So basically, miner with logistical pipes goes into a compactor. And since the last clip was recorded, there's actually been an update. So now these guys are way faster. So if I put this in here, look at this speed. It's half a second now, which is kind of wild. And then I'm just going to get a chest and make sure to put that where all the other chests are because that looks neat. There we go. And now every single part is automated. So we have the black bricks here. We can remove that. And then this is for the stone gear. So we have a stone quarry or miner going into the melter, going into one of these, and then it's just making the gears. It's really simple. Same with this. This is for the glass. I mean, you guys, it is, you saw this. That's the leather, which is the slowest one. I'm going to have to upgrade this because this is just way too slow. That's why it's so slow, because I haven't done this. There we go. That should speed things up. Treated wood planks, and those treated wood planks are also used for the coal stuff. We're going to get into that. There's the copper. There's the flint. There's the copper rods. And right here, I need to put another chest, actually, like that. And this should be the mini coal, right? Yeah, mini coal. There we go. So now all we need to do is make the actual Technium machine. And also pick up the things so I get the quests for them, because I haven't done that. Have I done that before? Probably. Let's see here. I need to pick up flint. Flint. And the leather. Thank you. Oh, no, wait. I need to pick up this as well. Okay, there we go. Quest complete? Quest complete. Alright. So, it also wants us to buy the machine placer. It's 12 tech bucks. I don't really want to spend my money, because the area where I am from in Sweden is known for being cheapskates. I have avoided buying these placers, even though I could have done it for the miners, which would have been faster. But, oh well. Let's see, where is it? Basic Technium. This is the first thing I buy. There we go. Can I buy anything else fun? No. The catalog kind of sucks. I'm like, netherite building stick. Oh my goody golly gosh. That's pretty good, actually. I don't know what the durability is, though. Anyways, so what do we need for this? We need this machine. Easy enough to make the machine. And then we need... stone bricks, treated wood planks, black bricks, wooden scaffolding. That's doable. Definitely doable. Oh, it actually tells us. So we need engineer's crafting table, 16 black bricks... No, it's not telling. Oh, no, I have all the stone bricks. Okay, so 16 black bricks is like the easiest thing ever. I'm gonna just steal it from over here because we're making more than enough of this anyway. This will catch up. And the workbench should be pretty simple. It did say workbench, right? Engineer's crafting table. I'm guessing they count this as that, maybe? Do they? Do we see it in the structure? Can I rotate the structure? No, this is reset view. Oh, wait, we can. Oh, no, it is actually a crafting table. Which one would that be then? Oh, it's this one. That's super easy. Okay. Yeah, so there's one little caveat here, and it's that I need to manually insert the planks. I don't know of a way to automatically make planks yet until we get the sawmills. So we're just gonna go with this. It's fine. Big question though, because it doesn't accept the colored crafting table. How do I make normal one? Is that a thing I can do even? That actually, this plexes me. This vexes, actually. It vexes me. Do we have any way to get normal, like, just normal sapling? I guess we can just do birch. There we go. That works. It is actually a really good question why I've gone with the colored wood for all of this, because, I mean, you can't do colored wood auto-crafting, but whatever. It works. It's fine. Everything is cool. We'll just do this. We'll do that. We'll get the thing. What else do we need? We need the black bricks and wooden scaffolding. Scaffolding is super easy. Alright, now we just need to make the basic Technium machine. Again, that is like super duper simple dimple. Copper gear, sturdy machine frame. Again, I think I can steal all of these things. This should be, yeah, we'll just take 2 of these, probably. This is gonna be so nice if I have a surplus of all of these. Just being able to go and take the things that I need. Do I have a... coal gear? I do not. Do I have coal in here? I do not. Okay. But what I might do is when we unlock the drawers, I might actually put a drawer here instead of a chest. Or maybe one after, and just have like a 1 limit to limit how many of the ingots we can actually craft at a time. Because then we'll always have a surplus of all the other stuff. Or just like round robin them or something. We'll see. We'll see. 3, 2, 1. Basic Technium machine. Done and done. So now we just need to... Wait, what does it say? Technium is a very expensive automation. Is much needed. You should be able to automate this with everything you have. Yes, I have done that. Cool. So, where do we put this? What's the middle of the island? It's right here, and that's going to look super ugly, but it's going to have to do. At least the chests are, like, kind of spaced out evenly. 4, 3, 3. Okay, it's not even close. It's so unsymmetrical. I am going to shoot myself eventually, but that's fine for now. Yeah, this works. So if I just do this, if I... One black brick missing. God damn. All right. So if I do this now, it just did the thing. It just did the thing. All right. All that needs doing now is making a bunch more of these logistical pipes, and then we are hunky-dory. At least I'm pretty sure with the next tiers of these guys, it's going to be a bit less messy because we're not going to have to deal with these archaic machines. Thank you, Ben, for giving me these archaic machines that no one can actually use. But we'll have like mechanism and stuff later. It's fine. So we just got to put all of these to pull. Almost. That good try. Good try. There we go. That's on pull now. Did you go in here? Guys. This is not what I've been asking you to do. Can you turn around? Thank you. So this should slowly be filling up. Oh, except for that one, because that's going the wrong way. That's better. These should be filling up, and I hope that if it overfills, it doesn't like start spilling or anything. Okay, that's now full, and it needs a couple of each. And then I'm pretty sure it should start working. It's still idle, though. Oh, it's not idle. It's a running. What did you need more of? Probably the mini coal. I need 16 of those. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and basic Technium. Boom. That's, it's very anticlimactic every time. Broken down Technium ingots, and produce basic reshape. Yeah, okay. So we need the nuggets, but first we need this. Basic Technium machine frame. Custom machine upgrade, blah, blah, blah. It does things. Cool. So, probably first thing we need to do is an extender, which means we need, well, it's 1 ingot for an extender. So I need to make another one of these machine frames. Cool. All right, basic Technium machine frame turns into a researcher, potentially, right? So machine extender we have as well. Allows you to extend machines. Place above the machines to enable input and output from the machine extender. Okay, so it literally does nothing. It just adds an extra block to the machine, which could be useful. I can see that being useful, but right now I would rather have the researcher, which I do now have. Let's put it here. Okay, this requires FE. How do I make power? Do we have some sort of generator? That would be a negatory on that one. Can I make lead right now? Do I have the facilities for that? I guess we can make molten lead from... We don't have lead chunks. We have... No, we have raw lead. Never mind. Lead ore pieces we can get from straining with a lead focus, which we can't make yet. Never mind. Then how do we make power? Does it say anywhere? Because we have this now, right? We can make basic research. If I put a nugget in here... Okay, it doesn't actually need power to run. You know what? Never mind, it's probably just for speed. That's fine. So, when this is done, we should be getting a book. And that book is going to be called Basic Research. Yes. There we go. So we can now look towards making other stuff, like a crafter. Which would be huge. That's like... Just... Oh my god, it's the... It's RF Tools Crafters. We do need power first, though. Nothing here really gives us power. This would also be really useful to have. Like a 32 block fly range? Oh my god. It's really hard. I mean, drawers, but also Tom's storage? Tom's storage kinda sick, not gonna lie. But is that just the terminal, or is it the entire mod? I think it might be the entire mod, actually. I'll see here. So this chapter is... I'll call this chapter done. We'll do these later. It's fine. It's whatever. So, more stones. Basic research crafter, rock enricher. They do want us to make the lead stuff, so we should probably start doing that. So we need 2 basic research. That's easy enough. We just put this... no more nuggies, okay. We just put this in there. Get another research. I think they're quite expensive later on. Like the blueprints. Yeah, so that's 4 nuggies. So we'll put 4 in there, that's fine. And then make an extra rock washer. Which is annoying, because I... Oh my god. You know what? It actually wasn't that bad. It took like a minute to do, because I have the things. So that's nice. If I now put this in here with 4 of these, this should do the thing. It is doing the thing. That means we can make the research. Oh god, I need to make one of these again. Oh my god, it's so much work for everything. Place automation mod pack gets annoyed that they have to do automation. Actually kind of wild now that I'm thinking about it. That's so stupid. I should be happy. I am happy. It's a fun mod pack. Okay, so with the crafter, we should now be able to start crafting these things. So if I take this, thank you for the blueprint, and we put this in here together with things, then you get the things like the focus and whatever, which we are going to need. But first, probably the rock enricher with purified water. So we put water into here, and then we get purified water. Hot water. Ooh, hot water is the easiest one, but we need a thermal evaporation plant for that. Then we probably, you know, looking around, I don't think we can afford a thermal evaporation plant. We can have wood scaffolding. I don't think we're really industrialized yet. So what did they want for this? They wanted another basic Technium machine. Okay. All right. So looking through this quest line, I think the way I want to do this. So, okay. Each of these focuses can be used in the rock enricher to make the thing that it's asking for. So you kind of want one of each focus, right? Which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 focuses. And the way they work is you put whatever through. So I think we're going to set up 3 new miners. 3 new stone miners, I'm guessing, right? Stone for each. So 3 stone miners, and then make an automatic line for iron, platinum, and tin. And I'm probably going to set up that for copper as well. Because basically I need this setup, right? I need one of these for each material plus a miner. And that's pretty simple. That's probably the best way to do this, and I put that over here, because if I put it over there, it's going to be far away. The problem then is that I got to make that many rock enrichers and that many water purifiers. Alright, time for some basic napkin math. So each one of the rock enrichers, we're gonna need 3. We're gonna need 6 of these. Yeah, we're gonna need 6 of these fellers. No, 3 of those and then 3 rock washers. That makes this so much easier. That's wild. That's so easy. Okay. We also have the builder's generator. Can that, like... Oh, okay. So you put these guys under the generator to increase speed. What can the builder's guy do? That's the one that does the blocks, right? Yeah, colored blocks. So that's kind of boring. But okay, so I need to make 2 more basic Technium, and that's like 2 ingots that I need, because that's 12. And we have 0, because the black bricks are really slow. I need to speed that up as well. Also, something I've been thinking about, and this is, I mean, you guys are going to have to tell me in the comments about it, but I've been considering doing one of these episodes where it's just unedited, and maybe do, like, the full... Okay, not the full time that I usually record, because these recordings are usually, like, 5 hours or something. But, like, a 2 or 3 hour episode with no edits. It's just me playing for that long. That could be fun. I don't know, man. It would be kind of difficult, because I'm not used to doing constant commentary. I only do commentary whenever... And don't make a researcher, please. I only do commentaries whenever I need to, or feel like I need to. It could be fun. It could be fun. Let's see here. So, rock enricher and Jesus Christ, lightning and thunder. Very, very frightening. Also, yeah, so my voice is... it's a bit scuffed right now, I know. Anyways. So these folks says, how do we make them? We need the stained glass and, okay, so brown dye we can make from poppies or cocoa beans. Can we buy that? I'm guessing we can buy that. Yes, we can buy cocoa beans. That's good. We also need to buy white and gray. Light gray. Can we do that? We can buy the saplings and the flowers. Never mind. Okay, we're fine. Where is light? Light gray, easy peasy. And white, we shouldn't have to buy, right? I think the other one was brown. Should I read that again? I should probably read that again. Brown, yeah. I don't think we need to buy white, because we have powder stuff. And we can do this in a cloche with jungle wood. So let's get some jungle wood as well. If we can. Yes, we can. Awesome. There we go. I love this thing. The catalog, pretty useful. I haven't been using it as much as I should be, but there we go. Yes. But as I know, like, if that's something you guys would want to see, I could definitely try to do one of those episodes where I just, let's keep you in there. Let's keep you in there as well. Jeez. This one. Okay. But yeah, I can try and do one of those episodes. That'd be fun. Just do, like, commentary all the way through instead of this, like, every once in a while rambling, and it is working. Great. That's gonna take a while. How about this one? Same thing, dirt. Cyan canola. We don't need more canola. You can go out. You can put you in there. And we have more than 16 bone meal, so that is fine. We can do that first, actually. Do we even need that much? No, of course not. You need 2. I could have just bought them. You need 2 of each. So if I put this in here now, does that just... It just does the thing. Yep, it just does the thing. Alright. I'm gonna be real. I pretty much completely forgot what I was doing. I mean, I kind of remember. I think we're making colors right now, which is what I'm working on. Because the last clip was like half an hour ago. Because exciting news, I just got offered to get a showing for a couple of apartments that I've been looking at with my girlfriend, which is super exciting because that means we're gonna move in together soon. Ooh. That's kind of weird, champ. Living with a girl? No way. Not me. I'd never touch grass. Anyways, that's fun. Now we have the diorite focus. That's the other one. And then we need... what else do we need? Brown slate. Oh yeah, no, it's in the works. It's in the works. It's already going. I also need to make these guys to unlock that. And these guys are made with mulch. That's, oh god, so difficult. We're gonna need like 6 of those, or more of that. Mulch is super easy. It's just saplings and leaves. I can make a couple of those right now. Like that. That's 16. 16 makes how many? 16 makes 8. And we need 16. So we need more. Like another stack. That's fine. I think I might be able to work something out. And there we go. That's another 16. And now we wait a long time because this is very slow. Actually, the wait could have been way worse. It wasn't that bad. Simple machine frames. That's 3 of those. And then we just need to get some clay, which we have a lot of. So much. Just so much clay. Way too much clay. I don't actually need any of it because we don't really make... I mean, I make some bricks for... I mean, I have bricks on my inventory for pipes and stuff. But, like, they're not really that important anymore, the bricks. It's kind of just a thing that exists. Because I make my own grout. I make grout automatically, so, like, why would I need it? Honestly, I don't know why I only made 3 buckets, because I know, like, I need so many more. That's probably better. I think I needed 6. But yeah, okay, we have our first water purifier. So now we just need to make a bunch of the water accumulator magoobers, these things, which are really cheap as well. So I'll just make more of those. And then we'll probably start putting things over here, this side. Or maybe even more that. No, that way is just for the chests. We'll do it over here. But this requires water, and that water, we'll just take a bucket right now. I just want to try this. So we take you, put you in there. That makes purifying water, and that purifying water then goes into the washer guy, which I have here. Or the enricher, I guess. So we put a pipe between those, pump stone into this thing, and Bob's your uncle. We're good to go. I mean, I have built good-looking bases and bad-looking bases in my day. This might take the cake. This might be the worst base I've ever built. We have more of these squares now. I've built them. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the rock enricher, like, here, probably. That looks like a good place. For the first 3, anyway. We're going to have to make more than that. No, we don't have to make... What? Yes, we do have to make more than that. I'm dumb. Alright. We're going to put these here. And just... absolutely shoot this stone into the enrichers. We're gonna place the diorite, the andesite, and the granite bricks. How? How are there bricks in here? Hello? I'm just gonna take that as free bricks. I'm fine with that. Then we're gonna put the collector with the purifier like this. No, we're not, because that's not going to work symmetrically. And if it's not symmetrical, then I will shoot an infant. Because symmetry is the only thing in this world that matters. And that's a fact, by the way. There's a reason why hexagons are the bestagons, because they are super symmetrical. Maybe I can place it here. Do you break if I do that? No, you don't. Chill. Alright. I'm just gonna do that. Can you take items? It's kind of weird. Basic mechanical pipe. You go there, and then you go there. This should now work. Yes, if I do this again. That's producing. This is producing. This is now producing. Alright, that actually looks kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. I'll work with this. So now we can just go ahead and we can collect all of these guys. Bing, bang, bush. That is all the 3 dudes. Very nice. So now we need to make the other focuses. And these guys get played in just a washer. That's easier. So I need 3 more ambient collectors, 3 more washers, and colors. What colors do we need? We need red, we need black, and we need green, because that makes sense. Yeah, no, green, the classical tin color of green. Do I need to buy the flowers? I'm guessing I have to buy the flowers. That's fine. Can you make this from coal? No. Alright, okay. I have a lot of money. I have a lot of money. I'm very rich. Don't you, like, start insinuating that I wouldn't be very, very wealthy. Because I am. Not anymore, though, because I'm spending all my money on this. Where's green? Lime. Do you give... Does lime poppy give green? No, it gives lime, because of course. Oh, there we go. Alright. If my calculations are correct, which of course they are. They're always correct. We should now have everything we need. So if I put this here, and then put this here, and then put these here with that, that should now start washing, right? I should also probably... Which one is this? Tin? Is it tin for diorite? No, it's aluminium for diorite. Okay, if we do that, that's now going. So we just do that for every single one of these. And we will be hunky-dory something or other. It should be working anyways, that's the point. Rock washer, and one more time. There we go. Sick. Pretty wild, actually. This is granite, okay. Pretty wild. I mean, considering at the start of this episode, we had nothing automated. Like, not a single thing, pretty much. Except for, you know, like, sand and stone. But having that automated is not really that impressive. Now we have iron and tin. Well, I say automated. It's almost automated. We're also going to put these here, the compactors. And then we're going to put these just called transporters. I'm doing this a lot more compact than I did all the stuff over there. Is there a reason for that? Not really. I just didn't want to have it be that messy anymore. It's not that complicated. There we go. Also need to make this. 3 of those and put that here. And those need cobblestone. So I guess I'm gonna make 1 cobblestone generator on top of every single one of these. That could be fun. Do I need to put this in my inventory to complete the quest or something? Oh, I need the pieces, actually. Do we have any pieces? Yes, there we go. That's 1, that's 2, and that is 3. I think. It only completed 1. That's beautiful. There we go. And there we go. Cool. Those are all now done. Let's take the raw ones. I like it raw, you know that. There we go. All those completed. Now we just need to make the ingots, and then we actually have the first part towards making advanced Technium. Well, we also have basic, but you know, whatever. This all looks like a lot of pain. This all looks like so much pain. Jesus Christ. As I said before, I know it's not really the most practical way of doing everything, but it also looks kind of sick, right? Like, let's be honest, this looks pretty dope. So we're just gonna connect that up. I think all of this should be working. If I can just, there we go. Do you work? You should work, right? Please. No? Is it because that got colored? I think I accidentally colored this. I need to cycle through. I think it's pink is the last one. White, brown, pink, none. There we go. It should work now. Please. God damn it. Oh, it's because this has ore pieces in it. That makes that makes a lot of sense. It's working now. Whoa, look at that. All right. Raw aluminium, the aluminium should be going into here. Please do not smelt my diorite. Thank you. So we just do that for all of these. We did a little bada bing and bada boom. Remove that. connect this up. I'll see how do we do this. We did like this. Yes. This is all on chemicals. That's fine. Then we just pull this down. And it's going to make sure that it looks the same. Because like symmetry is everything here. I messed up the symmetry over there. I'm not going to do the same here. It just looks really cool. I love machinery. I love automation in mod packs. This stuff is like... I was going to say my bread and butter. But no, that would imply that I'm actually good at it. That I am not. But enjoy it, I surely do. Alright, and then just a quick little, we'll do that, and then that. There we go, that works. They should now produce lava, I hope. Are you running? You are idle. What have I missed with you? What are you missing, good sir? You are missing scaffolding that I put wrong. But yeah, it looks like everything's working. I mean, okay, this has actually pulled out an extra iron, but that's whatever. It can be in limbo. That's gonna produce, that's gonna go lava into here, that's gonna start casting. I need some ingot casts. Do I have more bricks? I do. Do I have any more bricks? Because bricks are kind of needed. There we go. Nice. I had some in my inventory. I just realized. I'm kind of dumb. 1, 2, 3. Again, yes, I know. I'm gonna do the copper one eventually. I just don't feel the need for copper right now. What I would like to do, though, is I would like to go back to the tech tree and research drawers. So we need 32 chests and 32 research, which is 32 Technium nuggies, which is like 4 Technium, which is kind of expensive. I don't like having to pay that much, but it's also been running for a while, so I'm expecting we have at least a couple. We have 9. What is the limiting factor right now? It's idle. Oh, it's the wood planks. Of course it's the wood. I need to manually input them. I forget that. I mean, it's a really simple solution to solve. I'll just put in like 8 stacks. And that should be fine. This is full. This can produce quite a lot. So that's good. Oh, this actually does need to be running. Because if we're not producing these guys, we can't produce the mini coal. We're still fine on it. Like, don't get me... we're more than fine. We have so much. But this does need to be running. Yeah, it's fine. But it should be running, that's the point. This is producing, or it's gonna be producing, that's good. Let's take these, 25, 34. And then wait about a gazillion hours to get all of these research things. Yay. Alright, 33 basic research, that took a long time. Now we wait for this, which again, might take a while. Okay, no, it's actually not that bad. That's fine. It's like the same speed for everything. Which bothers me when you need to make 32 or even 64. God, how expensive is the control? That's only 8, okay. But I think some of these might be super expensive. That's another 24, another 32, 12, and that's not bad. Okay, you know what? I was exaggerating. My bad, Ben. You haven't been that mean to me. Let's see. So what do we do with this? We put... So 1 chest gives us 2 cores. Core 4, and core 4 is for the 2x2. So we want the 1x1s, which would be 8 planks. Okay, yep, cool. Luckily though, this actually does work with the colored planks, because a lot of stuff doesn't do that. Which is nice. That saves me a lot of pain and headache. Here we go, this is actually quite exciting. These are just with... How do you do this? Just planks, alright. Can these be done with color though? Because that would actually... No, let's not do with that. Let's do it with green. I like the green. That would honestly surprise me. But maybe. Has Ben been that kind to us? No. Okay, I hate you, Ben. God damn it. Alright. I guess we're doing spruce. I like spruce. But honestly, this might be a bigger upgrade than all of the other stuff combined. I just love drawers. It is the single best item in the game. Any mod pack. I do not care. Because now we can just do this. We do a little bing bang bosh. And now we get them in the drawers. And they can hold up to 32 stacks. Which right now we have like a stack of each. So it's going to be fine. I just want to do the quest real quick. Get that, and get this. There we go. That means we are almost done. Jesus Christ, I should probably do that. That means we're almost done with this quest line. We just need to make 1 aluminium cast gear, which is like 4 ingots, I think. So we'll just do that real quick. I won't even automate it. I'm just going to do a little prep. Cast is already in. Very good. And it's empty. All right. That would be chapter complete, right? If I... Oh, no, we need to make the copper focus as well. I should probably just make that. It's orange. Do we have anything on hand that can make orange? No, but we can just buy it. Actually, dye base would be pretty useful, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'll just buy it. Whatever. I'm rich. Get over it. I'll just put it in here. Wait a couple of minutes and we'll be good to go. I also just realized by looking at the quest lines that I haven't actually picked up any mini coal before. There we go. Which means I also have made the nugget, but like, cool. There we go. Copper focus and loud noises. That means this chapter is complete. Very nice. I mean, we only have 2 items here to complete this chapter. They're not that expensive. I'll make them later. It doesn't really matter. I just wanted to finish the first chapter of the advanced, like, chapter questline thing. Man, it's a long way to go. It's a long goddamn way to go. Let's just remove all of that and not have as much panic over it. So, we need to make an alloys blueprint, which is another 18 basic research. That is doable, I think. How many do we have here? We have 4 more, so we're on 10. There we go, 19. I should probably get the, prepared for everything else while we're working on that. So this is used to craft the kiln brick and blast brick. So we need blast bricks, or black bricks and grout. I mean, it's such, like, cheap stuff. It doesn't really matter. Grout I have en masse, and black bricks I can make en masse. I just need to put them in a compactor first. And that would be the alloy research done. It was actually only 16 aluminium ingots. Or aluminum. Aluminium. Okay, I'm guessing Ben is American. I actually don't know. But that's going to complete that. I have the black bricks. I have the grout. So we're just going to make those. Now we can start making bronze and steel. Oh, God. I know exactly what all of this means. Like, I am very much aware of exactly what this entails. Number 1, do I need fuel? Because this doesn't say fuel. Usually it does. If we look at coal coke, is there any words, there we go, about this being used as fuel? No, other than the alloy kiln. But that's not what we're doing. So maybe we don't need that. That would be good. And then we're going to need another one of these blast furnaces to make the salt. Yeah. And then we're going to need another one to take the salt to make burnt redstone. And then a rock washer to make that into redstone. And then a furnace to make this into redstone. Okay. So I need 3 blast brick or 3 blast furnaces. Jesus Christ. And only 1 kiln. And the kiln is the cheap one. Yay. The good news is that I'm not producing grout at any like considerable speed. So this is taking time. And this can't be smelted in here. This needs to go in the blast furnace, I forget. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It'll take time, but it'll happen eventually. So there's that thing. That's now done. Quest complete, please. Thank you. We'll do the first blast furnace first. That's okay. Getting redstone is going to be insane. There are so many things we're going to be able to do with that. But also, we're going to start making power so these guys can presumably go faster. I'm guessing they go faster if they have power since they have a power bar. Also, moving power, we can start working with immersive engineering. Could we make a crusher? Because if we have the crusher, then we could double our resource production over here. And we could start using just normal... Okay, so that's doable, yes. We can start using normal furnaces instead of having the smeltery thing. That's all doable with just iron. It's steel. As soon as we have steel, we could make a crusher. Okay. These are very good news. These are things I like to hear. And steel, again, it's just that. Bronze, we need to automate tin and copper. So I'm going to have another tin machine, probably. We'll just make another one over here. That's for the steel. Again, could I make this faster? Yes, of course. Or I can make it like more space efficient. But it looks cool. I'm going to have big towers of stuff everywhere. 27 blast bricks. We'll start making for the kiln as well. How many do we need for the kiln? So it's a kiln is 2x2x2, so that's 8, which is 16 grout. Really, only 16 grout? Everything else is expensive. Damn, I'm getting scammed over here. Oh well, that's just weird. Anyways, we can now build this. So do we do steel or redstone first? I think maybe steel, so we can start making. Because we're gonna have bronze soon, so we should start making this first. Copper wire goes into here. This requires redstone, so kind of nothing can be made without redstone anyway. But it's nice to have. Dust mold, yeah. Okay, yes. Let's put the first over here, just on the ground, until further notice. I don't think this is a hollow, right? I can never remember which immersive engineering things are hollow. I never play with this mod, or I rarely do. It's not hollow. Look at that. Okay, so if you get a piece of iron here, are you gonna scream at me to get coal coke? Because I will kill your family. Do I need to get coal coke? If I put charcoal in here, is it happy with? It's happy with charcoal. That works for me. That we can automate way easier. That means we don't need one of those guys. Another one of those guys. I don't want to do that. Okay, so that's we just put a lot of cloches with the wood upgrades in it, and that's fine. That'll just do its thing. I think. I hope. I'm gonna stare at this. It's fast. This is like a really fast blast furnace. Huh. That's kind of neat, actually. That is our first piece of steel. I'm also gonna put a sand in here and get some like good old salt stuff. Cool. What can we do with you? Interface upgrade, kind of useless. Additional augers increases attack damage of the mining drill. Steel wall mount, those are kind of cool. Mostly for decorations. Extreme reactors feels maybe a bit overzealous at this point. Steel shield, don't really need shields. We could work towards a jetpack eventually, but we need advanced technium for that, I think. Robot, nothing really that interesting as of now, except for the steel scaffolding. We're gonna need that. Also, thermal evaporation block, reinforced machine casing, alloy kiln. So when we unlock the alloy kiln, never mind. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. I was like, yeah, we can make the thermal evaporation plant and start making, you know, hot water automatically, like I was talking about earlier. But no. That's not even close. That's a year away at least. And that can't have slags. Yeah, these need separate machines. But it is kind of fast. No, I want them to be, I want 2 of them. I want the salt to go into a separate one. We are going to produce so much redstone, it's not even funny. Like, it's going to be wild. This will be like on average, I think, because is this 100% drop rate? Yeah, we're going to produce 1 redstone every 10 seconds. That's 6 a minute. That's faster than these guys are doing, I think. Maybe. No, it's about the same. No, it's actually way less, because these guys produce like 12 seconds for 1 ingot, maybe? It's not that much less. You know what? I was wrong. I'm dumb. Oh my god. So this is... we now have another iron machine, so we can start producing the steel. And I'm trying to keep everything in the same form factor. So now somehow, probably using logistical transporters, I'm going to move this guy. And he's going to go over there. And he's going to start producing the stuff for us, the good stuff. Oh, and we get the salt as well. That's nice. I like doing little challenges like this for myself. Because even though the pack, I mean, it is a... Is it an expert pack? Maybe. I wouldn't really call it that. But even in, like, you know, it's not a hard pack, but in slightly harder packs like this one, I like setting challenges. And one of those challenges is going to be that none of these machines can protrude further than this. And they can't be wider than 5. That is the maximum, absolute maximum allowed size that we have. And they also can't go taller than any of the others. So this does pose a lot of interesting challenges here for building. I'll just do that. We have scaffolding. I didn't climb that. It's fine. It's whatever. If we put it here, this could still be symmetrical, which is nice. I'm going to use the scaffolding now, because the scaffolding is really good to have. That will make it completely symmetrical. So that's good. The question is then, where are we going to put the things for the wood? Because we need to produce wood and also smelt that wood somehow. I have no idea. Okay, so here is the strategy that I'm going to be doing. So first we're going to make 16 of these wooden gears. There we go. And then we're going to make 16 simple, or 8 simple machine frames, and then, of course, 8 cloches. And these are going to produce the wood. So we're going to have we're going to have 6 of them producing the logs that are going to get smelted, and then 2 of them producing the logs that are going to be fuel. And that should probably all be done on top of this guy. So if we do them like this, that's the 6 for that stuff. And then we'll have the 2 for fuel like here. There we go. And then we'll get a furnace. Is 1 furnace enough? How many items can we smelt? It's probably not enough, actually. The question is, could 2 of those fuel 2 furnaces at the same time? Maybe? That's a very good question, and I should probably have checked that science first, but we're just gonna wing this. Let's make a bunch of furnaces. If I remember my Minecraft logic correctly, if you input from the bottom, that goes into fuel automatically. Do we have glass? Do we have bricks? We have bricks. Okay. I need more logistical pipes. Man, this reminds me of when I was working on my ATM 10 base, because that thing was kind of nutty. Like, at the end, that was getting to a point where I had no idea what was going on anymore. But if we place, like, here, let's do that. And then place the furnace there. That's not really below, but it might work anyway. Actually, well, it's whatever. We'll just do it like that. I'll fix the those upgrades that limit the drops in a bit, probably between episodes. I just want to check if this actually works. Go. There we go. And there we go. Can this auto input the logs into the fuel? Because if this doesn't work, it should work. It should work. But if it doesn't work, big troubles ahead. Because I have no other way to do this. I should probably also connect all of these so they're actually working. Maybe I could put... Oh, you know what? I could actually put some good old drawers over here for the other outputs. Because it doesn't really matter if I get those. I don't think they affect the main drops. So that's fine. And also we could just add the speed guys if we need to. Okay, that's filling up the bottom. I'm gonna get some extra and just fill that up and see if this works. Okay, that fires because of me, but I'm gonna see if if the bottom is full, it's gonna start burning items at the top in like a couple of seconds here. Okay, this isn't sending anything, but if I put it on top, maybe? Yes. It's sending apples. What? Why are you sending apples? Get out of here. Is that sticks? What is happening here? Yeah, it sends sticks. Oh, now it's sending. All right. I just need to put drawers up here for the other stuff. That's fine. Okay. Well, this should work now. That's producing charcoal. No clue if it's enough charcoal, but it'll have to do for now. So if I put you there, and then we need to right click you with the hammer as well. Bonk. There we go. Do you connect? Do you wanna... No? You're not interested in that? Okay. Is it a dumb thing? And it's gonna be, I know that. Is it gonna be a dumb thing where this doesn't get automated? Replacing your crude blast furnace with an improved blast furnace allows for automation. I was right. Well, that's great. How do you build... What's the recipe for these guys? How many of these do we need? Replace blast bricks with... Okay, so we need 27 steel plates, which I'm guessing is 27 steel ingots. No, it's slightly less. Okay. Well, I can work with this. We can produce that. I have some coal coke we can put in here for now. And we have enough iron. This is fine, actually. I don't mind this. Let's do that. Cool. So now it's waiting. But that is gonna have to happen in the next episode because I am... Oh, hello. I am all out of time. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider following us. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to join the Discord. Links in the channel and the video description. Don't forget to like the video, share the video with a friend if you really enjoyed it. Helps out the channel a lot. We've done a lot of stuff today. Very, very, very good day. It's been a good day. Bye.